Your life changes when your systems change. And I had a system that I thought was bulletproof. And then life changed, and I created another system that I thought was bulletproof. And then life changed, and I've not yet had an opportunity to update my system. So, in this episode of Vlogmas, I'm going to be talking to you about systems. If you tuned into yesterday's Vlogmas, you saw that I mentioned systems because honestly, your life just runs more smoothly when you have some sort of system in the background helping you manage it all. Because let's face it, life can get hectic, and having a system that helps you to organize your life and keep everything at a glance makes things so much easier. So I'm in desperate need of resetting my systems. And I thought today I would chat with you in case yesterday's Vlogmas resonated with you. You might be looking to implement your own system. So I'm going to share a little bit about the platform that I like using to do my systems. It's a platform that I keep running back to, and I'm going to run right back to it absolutely, positively again. The platform that I like to use is Notion. I love Notion. Since I discovered Notion, I believe it was in like 2021 or 2022. Since I discovered Notion, I have been in love with Notion because it is a platform that is so easy to customize. Once you know how to do the thing with Notion, you can customize that to your liking. And I love that you can keep it aesthetic because honestly, I don't know about you, but for me, a system that is not only functional, but also very appealing to the eye is my type of vibe. I'm feeling that vibe. So that is one reason why I love Notion so much. So this is the opportune time, the most perfect time, the most ripe time to implement a new system. It's December. I know a lot is going on in December, but what I like about December, it's right before the new year and the current year is wrapping up. It gives you time to reflect, to think about what happened last year that you would like to improve or change, and then also think about next year and the things that you would like to see, be a little bit different. So when it comes to Notion, you're able to actually explore those things. And that's why I love it so much. That's why I stan it, because you can customize it in any way. Let's go ahead and look at my computer. Let's pull it up. Let me go ahead and show y'all Notion, okay? So you can tap in. And I use Notion. I use Notion for a lot of things. I use Notion for business stuff, for personal stuff, a ton of stuff. Some of the ways that I've used Notion in the past is, matter of fact, so I moved across provinces and the majority of my things are still in storage in Alberta. I'm originally from Alberta. I live in Ontario now. And I use Notion to create a book inventory. So when it's time to unpack my stuff from the storage, I know exactly what boxes have what books in them. I came up with a process a little bit late, so I didn't do that for all the things, but I'm like, I need to do this for my books, especially since I was going to be taking some of my books with me. I needed to know where all the books were, okay? Because my books were in various locations throughout the move, and that is something I'm so happy that I did, even though there's one book that is mysteriously missing. So I don't know if I mislabeled it. And Notion is a platform that they are always upgrading and improving. And I really do like that about Notion as well. This is one of my many Notion dashboards. And it's easier to just create a whole new dashboard and start from scratch as opposed to going in and trying to refine stuff. Another thing that's really cool about Notion is you can move things from one dashboard to another dashboard as well. So for example, if you have, for example, my content calendar. If I really like the way I've laid out my content calendar, I can actually go into this dashboard and move it to another dashboard if I don't want to make any changes to it. And if I did want to make changes to it, it's easier for me to just create a whole new dashboard, open that dashboard and make changes to it, or move this so I don't muck it up, move this one over into the new dashboard and then make edits in the new dashboard. So that's one thing I really, really do enjoy. So I, once upon a time, had a very organized, very beautiful content calendar. As you can see, I have it coordinated and set up to my liking. I also had created a monthly budget that this is actually a template. I never actually ended up using it, but this is a template from Notion, which is something that's also really neat, is that if you don't know where to start when it comes to creating a template or know how to create a system that flows for you, Notion's community is really, really good. A lot of people go and create different templates on Notion, and also Notion itself, I believe, puts out templates as well. So you can go and you can grab a free template and throw it in and use that instead. So there's a lot going on here in my Notion. There's a lot of different stuff in here. So for example, my 2025 plan. So I love the 12-week year. If you've never read that book, definitely read it. I saw some videos on Instagram and a couple videos where people were talking about books to read, and the 12-week year was in there. And it was one of the books that I read that I'm like, ooh, this makes sense. This makes sense. This makes sense. So this is how I set it up. And I had my little vision board stuff. Honestly, I love the way I did this, and I might actually just use this same plan for my systems and just tweak it as I go. So there's my dashboard here. So this, I love my dashboard. I've never changed my dashboard. Like, it's a really great system. I love the way I've set it up. I might tweak it a little bit, but I have my focus mode. And I think the thing is for me is just remembering to log in to Notion every single day to stay streamlined, and also making sure that the information I'm inputting into it matches with where I'm at. Last year was chaotic. There's a lot going on last year, and we just gonna leave that there. I'm saying last year, it was actually this year. I've already moved on, clearly, but it's affected my systems a lot. So overall, I do love my little layout here. I might tweak it a little bit, but I have this navigation menu so I can pop into my inbox and I can see all the things that I need to get done, all the tasks that are open, my pending tasks, my in progress tasks. I can see it from a calendar view. Ooh, listen, being in here is just reminding me how much I love Notion and how my system maybe wasn't really that broken. It was more so the fact that I didn't have great habits that allowed me to use my system consistently, and therefore I failed the system, because the system was designed and optimized for a certain way of existing, and I was not existing in that way due to situations and circumstances that a lot of it was outside of my control. But going forward, seeing this, I'm just excited to get back on my thing and start using my system again. Because now looking at it, I'm glad I actually decided to take a look at this today, because now looking at it, I realized that it wasn't really as broken as I thought it was. So do you see? Listen, I just love how everything was connected. I'm super excited. I put this travel planner in here, which I never used, which, oh my gosh, how helpful would that have been when I was doing all this business travel over the past few weeks? This basically would have saved my life if I was using it, but I wasn't. So yeah. So I'm super excited to get into creating a new system. I might mess around and do it tonight because it's mad early and I'm very proud of myself. 2 days in a row just being done editing and you know, recording and all of that super early brings joy to my soul. That means I'm gonna get some good sleep tonight. I love when things align. Sometimes, like I said in Vlogmas Day 1, sometimes the chaos precedes the peace and the alignment. And it's just about getting through that hectic, chaotic period and reaching the other side of just peace and rest and joy. And I have endured, and I'm excited, and I'm feeling great and fantabulous. Anyways, that's how I'm going to show you for now, because I ain't going to make this video super long or whatever. I just wanted to get on here and share with you what I really like using in regards to building a system, because I mentioned systems yesterday, and systems are super duper, ooper duper, duper duper, duper important. Okay. It can really make or break you. So hopefully you feel inspired through this video. If you're someone that has a system and it's been working for you, share with us. Let us know how you have your system set up or what platform you like using for your system. If you're a Notion system creator as well, what's up, what's up, what's up? I'm glad that you love Notion as much as I do. And yeah, I think that's it. That's all. Quick, fast, easy. Thank you so much for being here. I'm super excited to work on my system and start tapping in to that 2026 new energy vibe. And yeah, so far, I'm so looking forward to seeing you again tomorrow in Vlogmas Day 11. Bye for now. Peace.